What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk to you guys about some incredible footage that I seen yesterday in which police had to shoot a guy that was acting erratically in a gas station out there in Orlando, Florida. Shout out Orlando. And man, this is something you got to see to believe. Take a look at this.
Chaos at an Orlando gas station led to an Orange County deputy opening fire. It all went down on Southwest Moreland Drive and West Michigan Street near I-4. West 2's Spencer Tracy talked with the man who caught it all on video.
Chaos erupts at an Orlando gas station after one man causes multiple car crashes Tuesday.
I heard like a boom. So when I look, I noticed that somebody flew through the sidewalk.
A surveillance camera across the street captures the man rear-end someone first. Then his car jumps the curb and heads towards the gas station.
He just kept going. Went through the pumps, through the gas station, and just hit the wall on the little car wash there.
Miguel Quiroz is the one behind the camera. He works across the street at M&M Auto Sales. After the crash, he says the man started to act erratically. The witness in the video says he tried to help the man.
When I turned my back, he came out and he came at me and punched me. So I ran away from him.
The man then tries to punch a car window and carjack a flatbed truck. That truck ends up hitting a gas pump.
This is the aftermath of where that flatbed truck hit this gas pump. Business owners tell me it's a miracle that no one got hurt and that nothing bursted into flames.
There was definitely something going on with this guy, and I don't know if he was in crisis or he was on drugs.
This video from West 2 reporter Tony Atkins shows the man running around and aggressively going after deputies. Sheriff John Mina says the man was holding a metal rod.
That man turned back around and ran at the deputies, still holding that metal rod. That's where two deputies used their service weapons and shot the suspect.
The sheriff says the man was taken to the hospital and is undergoing surgery. From an attempted carjacking to running after deputies with a metal rod, people nearby says this is not something you see every day.
It was scary because I was filming him. He saw me filming him.
In Orange County, Spencer Tracy, West 2 News.
All right, guys, that's the story of this guy that has yet to be identified out there in Orlando, Florida. Said this happened at a Quick Mart, and he got out the car and just started kicking ass. I think, honestly, he had some type of drug-induced psychosis. I think he was on something. I mean, you got to be, if he had a psychotic episode, that's possible too. But it said the man was in his 30s and was holding a metal rod and acting erratically at a gas station when the sheriff deputy showed up. As they showed up, they ordered him to drop the thing. He wasn't listening. They tased him and everything, and the taser had no effect. So they had no choice but to shoot him. Now, I will say this. If this guy has some type of mental instability or mental illness, right? You notice, and I know you guys watch this, it's a lot of these type of crimes where people are mentally ill or using the mental ill angle as a defense when they do something out in the street. Now, I do think, from me doing these stories this past year and a half, I do think that there is a rise in mental illness, especially in the black community. Or it might have been always there and nobody really said nothing. Because in the black community, I would know, a lot of times they tell people, man, you crazy. Or somebody's crazy. Or we use that term loosely, and a lot of times it's true. This guy got out the car and started beating the shit out of everybody. He made a flatbed truck crash into the gas pump. You know how dangerous that was? That thing could have went up. Now, gas pumps are made not to explode, but I mean, things are faulty and anything can happen. He caused a lot of damage. And if he is mentally ill, I hope he does get the help. If he couldn't help that, he couldn't help it. But I mean, damn, he got out the car and like, it ain't funny, but you see how hard he was fighting? Like his life depended on it. He turned into the gas station, right? like somebody was after him, then crashed right into the car wash. He ain't see it. That's why I'm like, yo, he was either high, which I still believe he was on some type of drug, where he was like skitzing out, you know what I'm saying? Or he had a mental breakdown, which is still possible. And I hope it's the latter, because I mean, if he was on drugs, and I like, you know how I feel about drugs, I ain't down with that. Like, damn, I hope he learned his lesson. If he survives, they said he's still in the hospital in critical condition. But I mean, either way, man, jeez, man. Can you imagine that? And people went over there to help him and he fucked them up. It's not funny. Damn, I'm stupid. It's not funny. Spanish dude went over there to help him. He just started chasing my man. My man was running for his life. You see my man put the move on him around the pole? You see how hard he slipped? Fell on the side? Yo, he was out for blood, for real. What do you do in cases like this? Seriously, how do you handle something like this? Somebody's out of their mind, they won't listen, and you shoot them. Now, I wonder if this guy died, right? Now, hear me. I wonder if this guy died, how many people would go out and protest and say the officers was wrong? I wonder. See, because I'm going to tell you something. As a cop, you walk up to things that you would never think you seen via the last story I just did about the guy with gerbils in his damn pants. But you know what I'm saying? It's like nowadays, man, anybody can get tore up just going to the store. You don't know what you're going to encounter and by who. This guy had a metal rod. Could you imagine if he hit somebody with that rod and in the mental condition he was in, and they fell on the ground and got knocked out? He probably would have kept swinging until it was nothing left. Either way, he said the man whom he did not publicly identify punched someone in the face before trying to break into a truck. They said he tried to carjack a truck, causing the truck to lunge forward and topple a gas tank. That was a dangerous situation. I said situations. It's a dangerous situation. Either way, man, I hope the guy don't die. I mean, people do dumb stuff, but I mean, I don't know what his problem was. But that's scary. People tried to render aid and got fucked up. And then, like, you know, could you imagine it was a woman and child out there and he ran up? I don't think he was discerning who he was going to put his hands and feet on. It was just whoever was there was the enemy. That's why I think he was on drugs, so I think he saw something and just was like, fuck that. But anyway, hopefully he survives. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.